for the X Division Championship match. It's time for the Ultimate X Challenge. And let's go to the X Factors, and let's use those X Factors to break down this unique format. We are going to start things off with a four-man tag match. We'll kick it off with Styles and Skipper against Daniels and The Truth. Loser of the fall is eliminated. From there, get ready for a three-way, no-limits X Division match. And once again, lose the fall, and you're out of the challenge. Once we're down to the final two, it's time for the danger. It's time for the thrills of the high wire. The title belt hangs above the ring. It'll be high risk. Tonight it'll be high reward for the man who becomes X Division champion.
Just say it. Say my name. Prime time, baby.
There you see it. X Division championship belt hanging high above the six-sided ring. And here comes the first competitor. Last month and against all odds, he defeated the former X Division champion Petey Williams, and that had to open the eyes of Dusty Rhodes. Gain a win over the man who held the title for a record 5 months. Then you remain unbeaten in singles competition on Impact, and Prime Time is in the Ultimate X Challenge. And here comes a former two-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Ron The Truth Killings. Think about this, when he beat the former X Division title holder and a previous Ultimate X winner, Michael Shane, recently on Impact, it solidified his position to be a part of the Ultimate X Challenge, and The Truth is in as well.
I consider him an X factor in this match because he's obviously the biggest of the group, the two-time heavyweight champion, but he is so athletic, he's so agile, this could play right up his alley.
From the very moment that Dusty Rhodes added Ultimate X to Destination X, the fallen angel Christopher Daniels felt that he should have been involved, but Dusty made him earn his shot, and earn it he did. He beat Chris Sabin this past week on Impact, and when you take into account Chris Sabin's track record in Ultimate X with the multiple victories, I think it was a great qualifier, and Daniels proved that he definitely belongs.
Not many people get a second chance. This guy's got one. Let's see what he can do with it. But Mike, today, if there's ever been a champion in the history of NWA DNA, it's this man, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
And here he is, the reigning X Division champion. No, he doesn't have the title belt around his waist because it's already been positioned above the ring. But yes, he's the champ, the defending title holder, and we are set for 3 levels of X Division action. Tag team, 3-way, and then it's the Ultimate X itself.
A lot of people may be thinking, well, why aren't Daniels and Skipper teamed together when they start off the tag team? Let's face it, they can't be teamed together. The Director of Authority decreed that. Said, when they lost that steel cage match to AMW, they had to split up. Thus, you see Prime Time with AJ Styles, Ron The Truth Killings with Christopher Daniels. And let me tell you something, you've got to work together with your partner. You've got to make sure that one of the two of you aren't pinned. Once that happens, it becomes a 3-way dance. And then when it gets to 2, you go for the belt at the top of the wire. But I'm going to be interested to see how Elix Skipper and Christopher Daniels react to each other in that ring.
Well, you're not kidding. That is going to be something very interesting to see. Don mentioned it. When they lost to America's Most Wanted, the Six Sides of Steel match, it was about where the losing team had to disband. They could never wrestle as a tag team again. And you mentioned it earlier, Don, that's the reason why we see the pairings that we do in this tag match.
I'll tell you what, Skipper, now these two, you know, I've always thought about how these two interact with each other in the ring, and you can see they're almost mirrored images, and wow! Ron The Truth Killings coming right off the top and catching him with the drop kick.
Missile, drop kick off the top, definitely connects. Truth gonna take him up to the shoulder.
I'll tell you what an ass.
Power slam, running power slam by Killings.
Now, I'll tell you what, it would behoove anybody out there to get a quick pin. Anything that you can do to save energy, because let me tell you something. Once it gets down to climbing those ropes and climbing those girders and and trying to pull that belt down. I've talked to everybody that's ever been in any kind of an Ultimate X match. They say it's unlike anything you've ever gone through. Your muscles burn like they've never burned before. You're having to do things that you don't normally do in a ring. It really is a sight to see.
Now, quickly, prime time, Elix Skipper. Great agility.
Oh, look at him, just.
But you knew that.
Oh, and he catches the truth right off the top.
Now, we just seconds ago saw Killings hit the missile drop kick, and now Skipper connects with the exact same move.
I'm going to tell you something. They're doing their posturing out there. We got to see a replay of how high he gets. Look at this. That's the kind of athleticism this guy has. Pound for pound, in his mind, he's the best in the world.
The most innovative match in wrestling, right before our very eyes, even more unique, more innovative than ever.
Oh, look at
adding
this.
these 2 extra levels as we see AJ get in, and he's calling out the Fallen Angel.
Now, if Ron the True Killings is smart, he'll do this. Because you can't get
check this
pinned.
out.
You can't get pinned if you're not in the ring. And Christopher Daniels knows that. He's looking for the big prize.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind, you must survive both the tag team match and the 3-way just to qualify for Ultimate X.
Oh, look at this. Ron the True Killings, I think, took offense to the fact that AJ Styles didn't want to deal with him. But oh! AJ shows why he's so good.
Back elbows, block the suplex attempt
Oh,
by Styles.
man, look at that.
Mid-ring collision. Series of forearm shots, repeated blows by the Phenomenal.
You're looking at 2 gladiators just meeting in the middle of the ring right there. These 2 of oh, what a drop kick right there by Styles. Unbelievable.
Oh, and of course now Daniels comes in.
Well, I'll tell you what, Daniels has one thing in his mind, and that's embarrassing AJ Styles in an Ultimate X match. Embarrassing him on his turf.
Opportunity now exists for Killings to take control of the situation. Can he put Styles away? AJ able to shoot him off. Oh, what a collision that was. Killings got the better of it.
Well, if anybody didn't think Ron the True Killings belongs in a match like this, all you got to do is watch him for a few seconds. And now Ron the True Killings puts Daniels in.
Yeah, Daniels momentarily had turned his back on the action in the ring, and that allowed Killings to tag him in. The 2 men who were involved in that, that so memorable Iron Man match actually went to overtime last month, pin attempt. No, Daniels just gets a 2 count.
Just think of what that would have meant to everybody if AJ Styles would have got pinned right there. AJ's got to feel like he's 1-on-3 in a way. I mean, think about it. He's the only one out there that's ever had an X Division title. The other 3 have not.
Boy, is that ever true. Big knee drop, follow cover, leg hook, no. Just a 2 count from referee Andrew Thomas. Forearm shot. Series of them now rocks Daniels. Styles springs off, but from outside, Skipper.
Oh, that was a little teamwork. I was wondering how they would react. I mean, you got to think about the strategy. You need a partner.
He just pointed at Skipper.
I know it, and that's what I'm talking about. AJ was figuring his partner was at his side. Obviously, Elix Skipper was sending Daniels a message that, hey, I might not be able to partner with you, but I'll help you. And the key is it doesn't matter. Whoever gets eliminated, as long as you keep going to the next tier.
I think what you're saying is, yes, this is a tag team match, but the reality of the situation is that it's every man for himself.
Yeah, you have no
We're seeing
friends.
that unfold right before our very eyes.
You have no friends. Not in this one. You have no teammates. To me, the only thing your partner's good for is tagging into so that you're not in the ring to get pinned. Oh, man. Oh, look at Christopher Daniels. He is just fighting for everything he's got right here. He wants to put AJ out right now.
Check this crossface submission move applied by Daniels, cranking, yanking back on the neck of AJ. Perfect opportunity also to neutralize Styles at this point, to regroup and at the same time add that pain, add that punishment to the crossface submission.
Oh, man, pulling back right there. You can see the pain in Styles' face. Now, this is where AJ Styles has got. There, he gets his foot on the rope. Good move. He's got to, right now, tag in Elix Skipper. If he tags him, Skipper's got to go in that ring, and that keeps him out of that ring, and he can regroup a little bit.
Had a chance earlier to talk to phenomenal AJ Styles about this match. He said, you guys are calling it the Ultimate X Challenge. I see it as we see this spring.
Oh, look at how fluid Daniels is. He's got it.
Two. You were at AJ I said I'd rename it the Ultimate X Endurance Test, and the longer this match goes, the more I see what he was talking about.
Yeah, it is. It is survival. It is endurance. Because, I mean, just think about it. You're going to hear the bell twice before the actual match for the belt starts.
Oh, man. Right hands from Daniels. Styles fights back. Punch for punch. AJ counters. AJ matches each right with one of his own, and now look at the forearm shots.
Oh, you can see look at this. Oh, look at the agility, the phenomenal AJ Styles, and that's how you do it. Kick him in the back of the head.
And Zagiri drilled him. Right in the back of the head, as you mentioned. Styles, though, he's trying to regroup, trying to clear the cobwebs at the same time.
And keep in mind right now, Ron, the Truth Killings and Primetime, even Skipper, are not clamoring to get in the ring. They know that they can't be pinned if they're out there catching their breath. Daniels realizes that, and that's why he puts the Truth in there.
Daniels dives to the corner, tags in partner Killings.
Oh, look at this. Oh, a little teamwork of their own.
How about that?
You gotta admire that from Ron, the Truth Killings. Basically sacrificing himself just to give AJ Styles let him know he didn't like what he saw.
Oh, man.
What a right shot that was.
Sends Skipper into the corner. Now the Truth going to try and fire him off with the reversal. Float over by Killings.
Oh, look at him. Man, I love watching him in the ring. That's what I'm talking about right there.
The fluidity of these moves by Ron, the Truth Killings, just absolutely amazing.
He
and the
screams
former
X
NWA
Division.
champ, top rope bound, and
Oh, did you see that axe kick from the
I
top
saw
of the
it.
rope?
Axe
Yes.
kick, top rope, 2. Daniels in
Oh.
for the save.
Now this again, this is
you imagine?
really not a smart move on Daniels' part.
Is
it
it?
shows you the respect he has for Skipper.
I think Daniels just wants the advantage later in the match, if you think about it.
That's a good point,
If it
Mike.
goes to a three-way, Don,
Oh, look at that! AJ decided he wanted a shot at it. But I do see your point, and we got to look at that again if we can. Well, I don't know. We got action going on in the ring.
it's tough to talk strategy when they're flying around the impact zone.
Oh, what a move right there by Primetime. 1, 2. Did he get it? He did.
Sudden death finishing move by Skipper. Eliminates Ron, the Truth Killing. And now we go from tag team action to the three-way. And think about what I said
Yes,
earlier.
now I see your
Now do you
point.
see the point?
Now I see your point.
Take a look at the replay.
Look at, here comes AJ. Beautiful shot right there.
Wow.
And then watch this move by Primetime. This is wicked here, folks. He gets himself
See, Killing's
balanced.
trying to fight him off.
Yes, and then he just caught him right there. And I mean, he's in Never Never Land, man.
Powers him down, connects with the sudden death, and that equals the 3 count.
What
And
a
now,
smart strategy by Daniels.
exactly. Now we're seeing the strategy in the exact situation that the fallen angel Christopher Daniels was hoping for.
He knows. But the thing is, eventually only one can wear the belt. So even if it comes down to Skipper and Daniels, then they're going to have to go after each other.
You think they're going to work together against AJ?
I don't know how this is going to work out. I mean,
Oh, my.
you want help from whoever you can get it from, but eventually you can't trust anybody. And these kicks are brutal.
You know, we've talked about it in the past. Elix Skipper, 7 years of martial arts experience before even becoming a professional wrestler.
Oh, look at these guys just caught each other right in the middle.
After the kick exchange, mid-ring collision, both men connect, both down, and keep your eyes on Daniels.
Well, he's watching the two of them just beat each other to death a minute ago, and now Daniels, well, wait a minute, this isn't going to do you any good to get, what's he doing here? He can't get the belt.
No.
He can't get the belt.
To the top, he's hanging from the cables, and now what?
Oh, my goodness, I see what he's got in mind here.
You do?
No, I said, let's see what he's got in mind. He can't get the belt.
Position
Oh,
on
and,
those steel cables.
And-
Hi-
oh, that's what he did.
Oh my God!
He just set it up right there.
You know what?
To take him down. What a move by Daniel.
That time, the BME stood for one thing. Biggest moonsault ever. Here it is.
Now think about this planning. He knew that the other two would be looking up going, what is he doing? He can't get the belt. When he caught him gazing up there, he took him out. Only in TNA and only in the X Division.
All new version of the BME. It's usually the best. That time it was the biggest. Here's the pin. 2.
Oh!
when you think it all, you've seen it all done, you watch a TNA pay-per-view, and you realize that we barely scratched the surface.
I mean, you and I were both thinking, what on earth is he doing? Oh, here we go. Wait a minute now.
This momentary teamwork looks like maybe a little friction, communication problems.
Well, the belt's at stake, and he realizes that, face it, he caught Skipper when he came down off of there. Trying to talk him into it. We're looking at former partners. These guys were as good a tag team as there's ever been in TNA. I mean, AMW would argue that, but they really were great.
Look at Daniels manipulate here. Look at him talking, He's trying to be a politician here.
Oh, no!
I knew it.
Oh, no! He set him up.
I just felt that.
Yes, that's thinking.
Oh, and he's so proud of himself. Yeah, chalk one up for the fallen angel. Shots.
Oh, this is just unbelievable planning on the part of Christopher Daniels. I mean, he has done everything he can to eliminate the first person, using the teammate, using the loyalty. And now he just turned on Elix Skipper, sends AJ back out.
AJ crashes down with a thud. We have seen
Well, he's better off down there.
The master plan of the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels, come to fruition right in front of our eyes. If he takes Skipper out, let's see, or AJ.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Skipper's not going down without a fight. And now he's got the advantage. Look at the power of Elix Skipper. Oh, this would be justice right here.
Planted him with the belly-to-belly, and then goes right to the mountain, raining down those rights, measures him, drives the boot to the side and to the top of the head.
I was thinking to myself, man, you're looking at two friends. They're not friends now.
Spinning leg lariat. That baby was on target. Prime Time can feel it.
Oh, Prime Time. Christopher Daniels played his cards and he played them wrong.
Full Nelson. AJ.
Oh, AJ goes right over the top. Daniels able to get down and AJ hits Prime Time.
Daniels stayed one step ahead. Backbreaker across the knee, takes him up, and then, how about that? Reversed him in mid-move, and then drove him stomach first, caught him with the gut buster after the backbreaker.
AJ Styles, I mean, this guy has got a repertoire. I mean, you ought to write a book. 2005 ways to beat a man. I'm telling you, he's unbelievable.
AJ in the corner, rocks Daniels. Oh, another forearm. You can just see it. The look on AJ's face with every blow. How much enjoyment that he's getting.
Again, right now, think about what's going through the mind of Prime Time. Elix Skipper, is he going to help anybody, or is he just going to try to pin somebody? And I mean, right now, I think you've got to just forget about any kind of loyalty. You just take the first pin you can make, and look at these guys. Great camera shot, folks.
Great overhead shot as we see Skipper and Daniels.
Oh, look at the headbutts right there.
AJ trying to fight him off.
Oh, he goes down. Oh, wait a minute. Now you see Skipper going to the top of the rope.
Skipper, he must have something in mind. Meanwhile, AJ, corner mount with Daniels. What are you going to do, Prime Time?
Oh, no. He's got AJ. Oh, wow.
Inverted Hurricane Rana / Frankensteiner coming off the cables.
I tell you what, though, AJ Styles made a great move right there. He saw his head landing first. He was able to torque his body in midair so that he landed on his chest. It was a smart move. You might not realize it, but he... Oh, look at that. Skipper's got him.
Caught him in mid-move. Powerbombed him down to the mat. But the impact of the move, you see Skipper roll away at the same time, and he's not able to cover Daniels and pin him and put him away. Again, the two survivors, and that's the only way we can really call it at this point. The two men who survived this three-way triple threat will then go on to the Ultimate X match, and we will find out who leaves Destination X as the X Division champ. Skipper looks pretty good at this point.
I'll tell you what, just when it looked like he was down and out, just when it looked like the Fallen Angel had just done the ultimate turn on his buddy, Skipper was able to fight it out, and he knows there's no loyalty now. But wait a minute, AJ Styles is up on the top of the rope. What's he got planned?
AJ,
can you top this?
High above the ring, look out!
Oh.
AJ coming down.
Oh man, he just kind of throws him off. Just barely catches him. Was it enough?
What a collision that was. Crashing down to the mat. Styles, Daniels, Skipper, who's going to be the first to get to their feet?
Oh, these guys are unbelievable athletes, but they are just, and like I said, when you start doing things like they're doing, you're spending twice as much energy as you normally would in any kind of a match. What did you do right here?
AJ looks to be the first up. Daniels using the ring ropes to try and get himself back up as well.
I mean, we're still in only round 2. I mean, we haven't even got to the part where you can actually take the belt off of the top of the ropes. That's the amazing part. Everybody, I think, forgets that. We're only in the second tier of this match.
Boot to the midsection.
Here it goes.
Over, take him up.
Oh, look at those. Oh, great move by AJ.
Can he cover him?
Here it is.
Can he pin him? 2.
No.
Not yet. Just that close to eliminating Daniels and bringing it down to Styles and Skipper to settle it for the title.
I'll tell you what, here he goes, going for a little Styles clash. Oh! Skipper catches AJ right there. AJ fighting back with an elbow. I mean, it's survival at this point. Oh, AJ pulling on the arm.
Moonsault back, went for the inverted DDT, blocked by Skipper, takes him up, gonna go for the sudden death again.
Oh, this could do it, he's got him.
Sudden death, this could do it. Can he pin him? No, trying to go for the cover. He's gonna roll him over.
He just can't, wait a minute, look at this. He just rolled him up. Oh, did he get it?
He got him.
Unbelievable.
Right place, right time. Again, perfect strategy for Daniels.
Think about this. Now he's got AJ Styles. After AJ Styles is completely worn out, Daniels able to catch Skipper off guard. It was his best move. And now it's AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Ultimate X matchup. The tag match is out, the 3-way's out. We're down to Daniels, we're down to Styles. That's the title belt that hangs above the ring. The individual that takes it down will be X Division champion.
And here he goes. Gonna try to put it into it really quick. Daniels can smell victory. A title he's never had.
Oh, and Styles pulled him right down. Oh, man, clothesline. Just powered him right down to the mat.
Daniels not gonna waste any time. He's just gonna go right back up there, and it's a smart move. He knows that AJ Styles is wore out. He knows that Elix Skipper took so much out of him there at the end. This is his perfect opportunity. AJ's just gonna have to figure out some way to get the momentum back in his favor.
Duck at the clothesline. Rips off the chops and then more of those forearm shots. Gonna take him up and...
Oh, what a backbreaker that was.
Directly across the knee. Side backbreaker by Styles. Again, take down the title belt and become X Division champion.
I'll tell you what, AJ's still wobbly though. Still wobbly from a sudden death by Elix Skipper. Think about it. And then the vicious headbutts right there by Christopher Daniels. But here he goes! He hits the Pele out of nowhere! He always knows when to use it! How does he do that? We've got to see the Pele again!
Perfect timing by the phenomenal AJ Styles to connect with that Pele kick. We're going to take another look, they tell me. Here it is.
Look at this.
Check this out.
Oh, man. He's phenomenal. I think that's the word I'm going to use to describe it from here on out.
Good call.
Phenomenal.
We're going to try and get back live to this matchup, or we're going to take another look.
There's another shot of it. It was just unbelievable, wasn't it?
And now we're back live. Daniels to the corner. Styles recognizes that Daniels is maybe just slightly ahead of him. AJ up, they're just about even. No, Daniels, hand over
they're
hand.
both up there now. They're both going for it.
AJ making up ground.
You can see them, they're just fighting each other. Oh, Daniels falls down. AJ, does he have enough?
Caught him with the
oh my gosh.
It was the only thing he could do. He had to dive at him. And he dove in a desperation move and pulled Styles down from the steel cables high above the ring.
Man, that was all or nothing right there. All or nothing.
AJ was just this close to being champion.
Oh, man, this is just... We knew it was going to be this way.
Will AJ Styles keep the X Division title? Or will the fallen angel finally realize his dream to become X Division champ for a first time? What a great way to settle it. Now Styles cut off by Daniels. AJ fighting him off, but so is Daniels.
I mean, they've just tried everything. AJ now.
He's got the advantage.
He's shimming. Whoa, he's coming back.
Oh, God.
He's got a smart strategy. He can knock Christopher Daniels down right here. He's got a chance. Oh, man. Did you see that?
I saw it.
It cost them both. It cost them both. Wow.
He used the STO, a move that he will normally use by driving his opponent down to the mat, but not from this height. Take another look.
Look at this. Oh, man, the back of the head just slammed down. The first thing the referee did was check AJ Styles.
Think of the impact. Think of the concussion to the back of the head from that kind of a drop, from that kind of a fall. Oh, yeah, the impact zone. He's rocking for the Ultimate X Challenge. Styles and Daniels both trying to regroup. Daniels again uses the ring ropes.
I'll tell you what, these guys are warriors. And oh, you can see right there how dizzy he is. He goes up the wrong side, but you can't blame him. You're just looking for any kind of an edge.
What did we say earlier? This is the Ultimate X endurance test is what this is.
It sure is.
And that just proved it.
And you can see right there, Daniels trying to reach up and grab. AJ fighting him. They're both going up. I mean, no quit in either of these two.
Almost as if they're both just operating on fumes at this point.
You're looking at two of the best wrestlers in the world right here. There's no other way to describe them.
Daniels headbutt. I thought he was going to drive Styles down.
Oh, right into it. Oh! AJ holding on for dear life.
Those heavy steel supports.
Oh, wait a minute. You can see Daniels knows he's got it. And look at, oh, AJ right
behind him.
Can he bring it down? AJ, kick after kick. Oh, he does bring it down.
Caught him with the kick. Variation of the
look at him pulling down on the leg.
Daniels hanging on for dear life.
Oh, man.
Hanging on for dear life, and yeah, it paid off.
Wow. Unbelievable. You saw the survival instincts. Once Daniels fell, once his hands fell from those ropes, he had to go straight to it, and he pulled on the leg of AJ.
Listen to the crowd at the impact zone.
This is awesome.
That's the chant. Everyone's on their feet.
Well, it is awesome. And now look at these two.
Daniels has the edge. Daniels has the edge. Who's going to get the title
AJ,
belt?
though, fighting his way. He knows what it takes to win. They're both wrapping up. Daniels has got an arm in it.
Trying to tear down the belt. And still crash down. And the title belt is still hanging.
Unbelievable.
God, you would think with all of the weight, with all of the pressure, trying to pull down on the title belt, that the championship would come down, but no.
I'll tell you what, it is secure. You're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to want it.
This has really turned into a match of attrition at this point. Who's going to be able to suck it up?
Everybody standing. There goes AJ. And now you see Daniels. There's just no quit. They know they don't have much left. And now AJ's got his arm in it. Daniels got his arm in it. And it just won't come down.
And again, the title belt still hangs from above the ring. Still stuck to the steel cables.
Unbelievable. They just can't get the grip on it. They've got to get the other one away to where they can literally try to peel it apart.
It's almost as if this match is so evened on that both men are making it to the middle at the same time, and they're both trying to tug on the belt, but at the same time, it's almost like they cancel each other out.
Oh, absolutely, and you can see right there, that belt hanging in the balance. AJ.
Referee Andrew Thomas has been knocked down, by the way. Check this out, Thomas is down. AJ's there. AJ can take it down.
Oh, wait a minute. He's got it.
He's got it at least.
Wait a minute, though. The referee doesn't see it. Oh, look at this. He's got it. He puts him into the Angel's wings. And look at this. Daniel down the belt.
No way. No way.
Oh, wait a minute.
No
this is robbery.
No.
This isn't right. This isn't right.
Referee Thomas revived.
Wait a minute.
He sees the title belt in front of him.
And he's giving it to Daniel. This is robbery.
This is wrong. AJ Styles should still be X Division champion. But no, Christopher Daniels has been awarded the belt.
I'll tell you what, though, you gotta give the fallen angel credit. He realized the referee was down, and he got right there and stole it. He stole it.
You're right. He stole the title. Christopher Daniels becomes X Division champion. Wow.